Hey everyone, welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online. So we left off where we just got to Cold Harbor after Queen Aren completely forgot I existed.
Hello, what's this?
So we gotta go ahead to the Hollow City. Are you hostile? I don't even know if they were or weren't, because they just vanished, like the ghost of Christmas past. Oh, she's right here.
Very few would dare to enter the Prince of Murder's realm of their own choosing. Your action consists of equal parts bravery and stupidity. I think in this case, that's exactly what we need. We've been waiting for you, Planewalker.
Who are you?
You may refer to me as the Groundskeeper, one of the few survivors that remain. I tend to this city. The magic that protects these walls and keeps us safe requires constant nurturing and the utmost care.
Survivor of what? Where are we?
The city's
What a
original
dumbass
name
question.
no longer matters. Now it is a hollow city, waiting to be filled. A perfect place to begin an assault on Molag Bal. This city can be your armor against the hazards of Cold Harbor. It just needs life to return it to glory.
And this is where I'm supposed to gather my army?
It could be. There is no safer place in Cold Harbor, for Molag Bal's reach cannot extend into the Hollow City. That is what was intended, and that is the way it is. Please walk with me. Let me show you why this city will serve your needs.
Why do I always have to do these quests? And it's always like, walk with me, follow me, walk with me. Not always, but most of the time.
Watch and
Sorry
listen.
about that. I don't know why that alarm was
While I
going off.
could explain things to you, it will be better to simply show you. The history of the city permeates these streets, and with a bit of magic, I can reveal it to you. Now come, let us walk.
Okay, sir.
Long ago, this city existed in Nirn. It was alive and vibrant, and went by a different name.
Only reason I'm not following her exactly is because she walks so slow.
Its people were devoted to Prince Meridia, the Radiant One. They lived in peace and assumed themselves safe from any dangers.
Maybe sees no colors was the right choice then. Because if this is the city of Meridia, if this is the city of Meridia, we might have been able to see her.
But Meridia has enemies, such as the despicable Molag Bal. The Prince of Murder sent minions from Cold Harbor to destroy her beloved city. The city's defenders did what they could, but they were no match for Molag Bal's forces. Everyone outside the walls was slaughtered. but the warriors and mages managed to seal the gates to protect those huddled within.
She runs like she can only move in
As
slow
fortune
mo.
would have it, the Aeliad king Lalorian Dinar was visiting the city. A skilled warrior and tactician, he quickly took command of the city's defenses.
Why do you, lady? I'd rather just teleport there. I'm just gonna run across the bridge.
The Aeliad king single-handedly protected one of the gates. As he fought, he prayed for assistance, and his prayers were answered.
By who? Meridia?
Meridia felt compassion for her followers, but she also saw an opportunity. Molag Bal's open portal worked both ways. The time had come to take the battle to Cold Harbor.
This lady sucks.
Meridia warded the city and pushed it into Cold Harbor. The city arrived intact, but many of its inhabitants were either killed or scattered by this realm's protective spells. Even the Aeliad king was captured. Still, Meridia had accomplished the impossible. She stabbed a dagger into Molag Bal's side. A portion of her realm was in his domain, and he could not touch it. The survivors lost faith, however. One by one, they left the safe confines of the city to try to return to Nirn. They were foolish, and they paid the price for rejecting Meridia's edicts.
I don't know,
Meridia foresaw a day when an opportunity would arise. An overconfident Molag Bal. Champions from another plane. On that day, this city would become the focal point for the assault against the Lord of Schemes. I say that the day has finally arrived. The great mage, Vanus Galarian, the Aeliad king, and you, our last best hope. You must gather your allies and bring them here. This city shall serve you well against Molag Bal. Know that every choice you make in Cold Harbor will have an effect on the Hollow City. It shall be reborn with every person you save, forged into a weapon by your own hands.
And what's your role?
I am your advisor. We both wish to stop Molag Bal's machinations. I offer you what help I can. The Hollow City awaits you and your allies. Use it wisely, and it shall not fail you.
What's the next step?
You must gather those who were lost. King Dinar and Vanus Galarian have vital roles to play.
Who?
And they must be at your side. Rescue your missing companions. Return the Hollow City to its former glory, and we can begin the assault on Molag Bal.
Who is King Dinar? Is that one of the people, or is that like the king of the Ebonheart Pact or some shit like that? For anyone watching this that did the Ebonheart Pact quest, I'm genuinely sorry.
You shall require more than just the king and the mage, of course. But they are as good a starting point as any. Others in this realm, allies current and soon to be, All have important parts to play in this endeavor.
I wonder how many people from story we might meet. Hell, we might even be able to get the 5 companions up in here, depending on how the story goes. Anyways, others?
As you seek out the mage and the king, I'm sure you shall meet others who require your aid. Look for those you trust and who would be willing to join us here.
And where will I find them to?
Go west, beyond the Moonless Walk. There you shall find the Ayleid King, held within a tower of darkness. Vanus the Mage is somewhere in the Eastern Plain. His exact location is hidden from me.
I don't know, I'm suspicious. I'll find the Ayleid King and Vanus the Mage.
I recommend heading west first to find the Ayleid King, but the choice is yours. If you wish to free King Dinar, you must recover the lights of Meridia. The lights have the power to unlock his prison of darkness.
Ravenspire. Why do I recognize that name? So if my stream is lagging, I'm sorry. I am downloading something on my computer. Speaking of, I'm actually going to...
Look, intruders! That one over there. That one belongs to me.
Thanks. What was... Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna keep running because they one-shot everything. Like I always say, I hate people that do that. But I can't say nothing really because ain't like they know I want to kill people. Nobody, they don't know. That's
You're
right. Run the
alive.
fuck out of here.
That's wonderful. Can we talk?
I don't know who you are, but I recognize your
You're a
name.
real live person, aren't you? I thought I was all alone out here. I bet you came from that city over there. Could you help me, please?
Why can't I see through you?
I'm a projection, silly. My brother and I are part of the Mages Guild expedition. Well, freelancers, really. We got separated from the others as soon as we arrived in Cold Harbor. But we're not slacking off. We're investigating this old library.
So...
We drew straws and I wound up on watch duty. But when I saw Daedra seal the entrance, I found another way inside. To rescue my brother, you know. But now I'm trapped too. There's a lot of magical projection stuff in here. That's how I'm talking to you.
And how can I help both of you?
The Mages Guild gathered a team of the best dungeon delvers from across the 3 alliances. Members of the Undaunted, just in case they ran into any ruins or relics. My brother went into the old library with a couple of other treasure hunters.
Why? I can't tell if she's like before or after the story. That's when the Daedra appeared?
You got it. Look, my brother's the expert, but I think the Daedra are using the projection lenses to spy on the people trapped in the library. As long as the lenses are active, the doors won't open. I'm thinking sabotage is in order.
Should I nuke them?
That's my thought. I'll provide whatever help I can from in here. I can tell you this. One of the other scholars, she called this place the Library of Dusk. Couldn't wait to start exploring. Please hurry. Whatever the Daedra want, it can't be good.
Run back to the story. I don't think I'm gonna do the Cold Harbor. I'll make a deal with you guys. If I see Cold Harbor quests and it's people I recognize, then I'll do it. Or it's story. Like that. But if it's just random stuff like that, like somebody I don't know, then I'll pass. I feel like I know her, but I don't. Because yeah, I feel like she would have been like, hey, you. I should search the pack. I should look around and see if I can determine what happened to the members. Are you hostile? Oh, I thought it was. Strangler.
These swords, they must be a clue.
Hey, I know you.
Now where did those fools run off to?
How can you tell that? I suppose if it was placed, it would have, would be like a soft ground. If it was dropped, it kind of, I don't even know what you'd call it. The ground would be shaped in a funny way.
These poor creatures, just slaughtered. Nothing. By Ifra's hairy feet. You outsiders just keep showing up. By Ifra's hairy...
I'm looking for
You're
allies.
everyone else in this forest, it seems. My clan has already declared your allies to be trespassers. You don't want to know what we do to trespassers. The Shadow Walkers will catch them. They always do.
So you're gonna tickle them?
Does a fuzzy newt goat have 7 toes? Don't look at me like that. It's a perfectly appropriate analogy. Anyway, I hope I reach them before the hunters do. Otherwise, your allies don't stand a chance.
Why do you want to find them?
Because I'm tired of seeing people get hurt. Ugh. Things need to change round here. We've already spent way too much time talking about fuzzy newt goats. I really need to get moving.
Who is she? Are you gonna find them?
Have you noticed the swords left near these campfires? I think your companions are trying to tell us something. I'm going to keep looking for them. If I can reach them before the hunters, they might just get out of this forest alive.
I think they are trying to tell something, because why else would random ass people leave their, Hell, if they're Fighters Guild, why did they leave their sword like that? They gotta be telling us something. And that just proves it. Goodbye, ma'am.
Keep your eyes open and your weapon ready. The shadows here are not your friend.
Sorry about that. That lady, looked like she had a big ass frowny face on her face. It's just nothing but like a giant U. That's how I felt about it. Man, this stream is really delayed. Looking to the right and I'm still standing there on my screen.
More outsiders. Show them the penalty for entering the Moonless Walk.
Enemies, fuck off. I'm trying to do something.
Courage brings victory.
You need to be alive. You have to be. I need you to help me. I didn't do it. I swear. He was like this when I found him.
I believe her.
This poor soldier. He didn't have to die. At least the Khajiit got away. How long can he manage to survive, though? I don't know. My clan can be very persistent.
So, explain to me why your clan is hunting them?
Because we made a stupid deal long time ago. We became the guardians of this forest in exchange for power and immortality. But look at the cost. Now the Shadow Walkers hunt anyone who dare sets foot in these woods.
I don't know, man. I need help to find the Khajiit.
There might still be a way to save the other soldier, the Khajiit. But you need to trust me. I won't oppose my clan directly. They're my family. But I can help you find your friend. I just want to make sure no one else gets hurt.
I know this is random, but I wonder if that Khajiit or whatever, is Aleph. What do you want from me?
The Shadow Walkers use runners to search the forest, but you'll never see them. They become one with the shadows, all but invisible when the clan is on high alert. There is a way to see the runners, though.
And that is how?
You need to collect the bark of a Spriggan. The bark's magic allows the creatures to... how should I put this? Feel their way through the dark woods. Infuse the bark with the wisps of light, and you should be able to spot the runners.
I know this might sound a little crazy, but how am I supposed to do that with a bunch of super duper high level players running around and just one-shotting them? I need to know more before I agree to this.
Your friend is out there, being hunted by my people as we speak. If you have questions, ask them quickly so we can get back to the task at hand.
Tell me about your people.
My clan is ancient, older than you can even imagine. Our tree mender tells stories of the before time, when we lived under the bright skies in the lush forests of Valenwood.
I wonder if they have anything to do with the Green Lady. How'd you wind up in Cold Harbor?
According to the stories, the Daedric Prince unleashed his fury upon Valenwood. Instead of fighting back, my ancestors decided to offer their allegiance to the prince. And here we are.
So they just quit?
Gave up. That's one way to look at it. Another way is to see a clan that wanted not only to survive, but to gain a significant advantage. The Shadow Walkers love power. In exchange for servitude, we were promised power over our enemies.
But you're smart.
I explained this to you already. I'm tired of darkness and false promises. Molag Bal gave us power, but he keeps us trapped here. What good is power if we're stuck in this realm forever? I want to see clear skies and stars in the night.
Oh, that's a player. I seen them. I'm like, wait, is that who I'm looking for? No, that's just a random ass guy chilling. Oh, not that thing. That thing yanks me. So we need Spriggans. I don't know if it has to be in that area. I hope not. Ooh. I'm gonna grab this way shrine while I can. Right there. hell is attacking me?
Did you get the bark? We don't have much time left.
Here's a Spriggan farts.
Just scrape a bit off the top end. There. An old trick I learned living so long in this dreadful place. My friends thought it was funny to hide from me, so I'd use this to see them. It also has an interesting side effect.
Side effect?
While it allows you to see anyone hiding in the Shadow Realm, it also masks your presence from them. I've used this method to avoid patrols and sneak out of the forest. It really works. But remember, the effect is temporary. It doesn't last long.
Huh. So how does this work exactly?
Touch the bark to a wisp of light, and then cross the bridge. The runners are searching for the remaining soldier. When you spot a runner, follow him. He should lead you right to your friend. And if the effect runs out, just touch another wisp.
Okay. Where are they? Follow a shadow runner. Where? Oh, right there. That's a Spriggan. That's a Spriggan freaking. Shadow runner. I need a shadow runner. What the hell is a shadow runner? I'm out of the area I need to look for. Can you leave me the hell alone? Be like that no scream earlier when I accidentally shot my fire breath. This is stupid. Like, I genuinely don't know where they are. I wonder if I can just go to here.
Give us the cat, Snake, and we'll end your
Leave the
life quickly.
outsider alone, warm bloods. You will not harm him. Come, outsider. While they are distracted, we shall find a safer place.
I heard her talk. I don't know where she is. I can do that too. You see this? Look at this. Look at this! Oh, I'm out of stamina. That was kind of a dumb quest. I'm glad I ended up finding it accidentally. I was gonna go there, like I said, let's see if they're here. There's only a building nearby.
Khajiit elf. I know the best way into the tower.
This one does not understand the game the little elf and the snake thing are playing. But we have something important to do. We need to get into this tower. The key to our victory. It's in there. I know this to be true.
Tell me what you're talking about, Sergeant.
We heard voices in the woods. We thought it was other members of our expedition calling to us for help. But Captain Alfari figured it out. The voice comes from this tower. Whoever is locked in there needs our help. And he will help us in return.
King Lorian Dinar is a prisoner in the tower. Oh, he's the guy that... Oh, we do need to rescue him.
The last Eliad king. Here? Then Captain Alfari was right. The key to our victory is locked away in that tower.
And why are the Lamia and Faraniel arguing?
This one isn't sure. The little elf appeared out of nowhere. But at least she didn't try to kill Camus like the other elves did. They both claim to know how to get inside the tower, but Camus doesn't trust either one of them.
Head for the city to the east. It's safe there. I'll investigate the tower.
Haven in this place. Camus looks forward to seeing such a thing. Let me rest for a moment before I head out.
You got any advice?
I could go with you, but until my injuries heal, I would only slow you down. Good luck, my friend.
You have any advice at all before you head into the city?
This one doesn't know very much about this area, but this one always has opinions. Ask what you will, and I will answer. It's the least I can do.
If I decide to ask one of them two for help, who would you choose?
Oh, what a choice. Like deciding whether to roast slowly or leap right into the flames. There is no good answer. But if we were seeking allies, Camus would choose the elves. They are strong and capable. They could be a great help against Molag Bal.
Thanks, man. I'm choosing her anyways, because she did help us find him. I thought we were looking for a female.
I know you can't forgive my clan for what it's done, but they adhere to an ancient promise that will never come to pass. I can help you, though. No one knows that tower better than I do, but I need to ask for your help in return. It's important.
We shall help you enter the tower, but first you must help us against these foul wood elves. Do not listen to their lies. They murder our children for no reason. Please, you must help me save them.
I know you can't forgive my
What do you
clan for
need?
what it's done. You have to help me convince my clan to break this ages-old agreement. We've guarded these woods and that cursed tower, assuming that one day Molag Bal would reward us and let us return to Valenwood. But that's never going to happen.
How can I change the minds of the Shadow Walkers?
Like me, you've been outside this forest. You know about Molag Bal's plan. You know about the plane meld. You have to tell them that our agreement is worthless. How can we ever return to Nirn if Molag Bal destroys it?
What about her and her people?
Those monsters. We've been at war with them for ages. My people will never listen to you if you take their side. The Shadow Walkers are powerful. We would be of great help to you, but only if you aid me and convince my people.
Why should I help you and not them?
You've seen my people fight. We're trained to kill. It's what we do. Maybe if you can show them that Molag Bal has been using us, lying to us, maybe they'll see his treachery for what it is and join your cause.
I'll help you.
I knew you would help me.
Damn.
I'll show you how to get into the tower, but first, you need to convince my people to end their service to Molag Bal. And to do that, you'll have to prove yourself to my clan. In order to help my people, you're probably going to have to do some things you may not like. You need to accomplish a deed of honor before they'll even let you near them. Otherwise, you'll be greeted by a hail of arrows.
What is a deed of honor?
I don't want to get into details with the Lamia standing nearby. Meet me at the bridge to the east of here. We'll talk there. Just be careful. Any other Lamias you meet won't be as friendly as Ziknith.
I'll meet you at the bridge. It filled my inventory, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Shit. This is the one I got on. You and your sound effects are very annoying. All I heard in the menu was...
Sorry I was delayed. It was harder to get rid of Zignith than I thought it would be. Now, what were we talking about? Oh, I remember. Before my people will even listen to you, you need to perform an honor deed. It has to be an act that benefits my clan. Something they would expect one of us to be able to accomplish.
What do you suggest of me?
To really make an impression, you need to hurt the Lamias. Kill them, burn their eggs, and defeat their champion. Even our strongest warriors haven't been able to accomplish that. Do these things, and that should be enough to get you an audience.
Sounds like defeating the champion should be sufficient.
Maybe. That's certainly more than any of my people have been able to do. It won't be easy, though. She's a powerful old snake. Her cave is at the highest point in the Lamia camp.
I don't know. I mean, I want to do it. I don't really want to side with either group. Oh. Did I ever equip that bow? Yeah, I did.
The champion is dead. Let's return to the camp where your friend was killed. There's a portal stone there that we can use to reach the council.
You know, I probably would have died if I wouldn't have activated my ultimate there.
this is the outsider that Faraniel has been dragging around the forest. Interesting.
Who are you?
You're lucky, outsider. The only thing keeping me from sticking my knife in you right now is our code. But if you think I'm going to help you, think again.
You want to draw that little dagger of yours and see where it ends up?
You dare challenge me? You test my patience, fool. Be gone, before I forget my manners and got you where you stand.
I took the Lamia's champion head as a trophy, and I've still got room for a few more.
I like your confidence, outsider. You've got some bark on your hide. And that's exactly what you're going to need if you go up against Elder Glynn. Don't take no for an answer and keep pushing him. Do that, and he eventually gives in.
I'm curious to see how the story goes. Where is she? Oh, she somehow...
I wasn't expecting any of the Shadow Walkers to be here. They haven't attacked yet, so that's a good sign. Just don't do anything to make them nervous, all right?
Why do you think they're here?
Well, I told you that killing Lamias would get their attention. You performed an honor deed. They respect that. Hopefully that respect will last long enough for you to help me before they decide to kill you.
So what now?
You stay here. I'll go see the council and give them the Lamia's head. That should be all the incentive they need to agree to listen to you. In the meantime, talk to the Wood Elves here. Any information you gain is just another arrow in your quiver. I'll return shortly. You'll be safe here, I promise. Why not get to know a few of these Shadow Walkers while I'm gone?
You're lucky, outsider. The only thing... You dare challenge... I like your confidence, outsider. You've got...
I don't remember the last time I talked to an outsider. Killed one, sure, I do that all the time. But talk, that's a new one for me. I was born and bred in these woods, never ventured outside its borders. Always wondered what was out there.
Help me convince your elders to break their vow and I'll get you out.
You don't honestly believe you can do that, do you? My people made a vow to protect this citadel long before I was born. The elders are ancient and stuck in their ways. They'd never agree to break our oath.
I'm gonna convince them to leave and come with me.
We get to see bright skies and clear water. I've only heard stories about such things. Listen, if you speak to Elder Elsoril, show some compassion. Life on a council can be harsh and unforgiving.
Let's talk to this girl.
Faraniel is like a sister to me. I almost convinced her to give up her foolish plan, and then you showed up. Well, since you made it this far, we might as well try it her way. I guess any chance, no matter how remote, is worth the trouble.
So what do you suggest I do to convince the council to listen?
I hope I don't live to regret this. Inril is the oldest member of the council. She's also the most willing to listen. But you have to show her some respect. Let her speak. Respond only when spoken to. That's all I can think of. Hope it helps.
I honestly probably won't remember that.
You don't look tough enough to have beaten the Lamia champion, but even a mighty storm starts with a light breeze. Still, an honor deed is an honor deed. Maybe the Council of Elders will actually agree to meet with you.
Anything I should keep in mind when I see the council?
I'm not sure I should help you, but you seem to be on Faraniel's good side. Maybe if I give you some advice, I'll get on her good side too. I recommend you try a little humor when you talk to Thor. He's a dry old leaf, but he does like to laugh.
Good news. The council has agreed to meet with you. The council will see you, but this won't be easy. You have one chance to convince them, so make sure you put your best foot forward. My people, our future, depends on it. We can't continue to be prisoners in our own forest.
Any last words of advice before I meet with them?
Dealing with the council can be tricky. It's a collection of individuals, each with his or her own idiosyncrasies. They are devoted to Molag Bal and our oath of servitude. It won't be easy to convince them to break those ancient promises.
So there's a good chance that I'm going to fail.
You can't fail. You just can't. Were the Shadow Walkers down here helpful? Do you need to talk to them again? When you're ready, just use the portal behind me. Present a good argument and make it count.
Hold on, I'm gonna write this down. Give me a second. There's too many real people here. I keep looking, thinking they're one of the people I need to talk to. I'm gonna actually try to write this down. That's a person. Where'd they all go? Did they all literally just van? They did. Okay, never mind then.
Use the portal behind me. Use the portal behind me to reach the council. They didn't want to meet with you at first. They can be extremely stubborn when they want to be. But when I dropped the Lamia champion's head at their feet, they quickly changed their minds.
This is a great privilege allowing you to stand here. Never before has an outsider been permitted to set foot on this platform. My daughter, however, was insistent that we speak with you. We shall hear what you have to say.
Is this the same guy that voices Shea Gorath? Faraniel says that a contract binds you to Molag Bal.
Yes, we have sworn to protect the passage that leads to the tower known as the Lightless Oubliette. In exchange, we have been given the gift of shadow walking. When our contract is fulfilled, the Daedric Prince shall send us back to Valenwood.
Hold on. I understand your situation, but with all due respect, I think you have been tricked.
Respect is a luxury I cannot afford. I need proof that Molag Bal lies to us. Do you have such proof? Can you show it to me?
My lord, even now Molag Bal actively works to destroy Nirn. There will be no Valenwood to return to.
I have heard your words and I shall think upon them. Please, speak to the other elders and tell them of your fears and concerns.
Let's go find Elder, not you, not you. You.
Spew forth your lies and be quick about it. I have a great many things to contemplate today.
Molag Bal is using you, he's going to destroy Valenwood. You need to leave now.
That annoying Faraniel has convinced you of her fables, hasn't she? I tire of this old argument. But you did perform an honor deed. I shall give you one chance to convince me that we are being duped. Go ahead.
Lose the attitude, bitch. And listen well, I've seen the anchors. They're destroying Nirn.
You speak with confidence and conviction. Very well. I shall consider your words. A persistent fool may know more than an isolated genius. We shall see.
You poor child. Dealing with those disgusting lamias as you navigated the moonless walk must have been so unnerving. Such horrible creatures. Now, sad little Faraniel mentioned that you bring us news from Nirn. What is it?
I have a thing pulled up for what I needed for them, and I remember somebody saying they needed compassion, and I didn't get to hers yet on the list. I think she's next or after her, whatever, or the other guy, whatever. But I'm pretty sure this is the lady that you need to have compassionate with. Mullig Bal plans to destroy Nirna's invasion has already begun.
Such terrible news. But how can I know that what you say is true? It makes no sense. Why would Molag Bal destroy our beautiful and beloved Valenwood?
I'm sorry, but I've seen the Daedric anchors. Thousands have already died. You must believe me.
The poor animals that roam the Valenwood, the people. I shall consider what you have told me and pray for an end to the pain and suffering. Thank you for sharing this news with me.
You have accomplished much, outsider. Survived the moonless walk, performed an honored deed. Well done. I shall listen to your words and consider them with great respect. I promise you this much at least. Now, tell me, why are you here?
And I'm guessing this is the one we had to listen to. Mullig Bal has lied to you. Sorry. He'll never let you leave. Help me and you can leave and return to Valenwood.
You must understand. To simply accept the word of an outsider, to turn our backs on everything we believe. You ask much, stranger. Still, Faraniel has been insistent about the very same concern. Tell me something to sway my opinion.
Treat her with respect and let her talk. My lady, Cold Harbor's chains ripped through Nirn. Valenwood will be destroyed unless we do something.
This news disturbs me. Thank you for sharing this information with us. Speak to the other elders while I consider what you've said.
I didn't think they were going to be all
We have heard
people.
enough. Use the portal and return to my daughter's side. You have given us much to discuss, outsider.
You're back. Tell me everything. Did it go well? Were you able to convince them?
They're discussing what to do.
Of course they are. That's what the council does. Sometimes I think that's all they ever do. But do you think they're going to help you?
I did my best. We'll have to see.
Of course you did. I know you did. Now we just have to wait. Ah, someone's stepping through the portal now. Here comes the council.
Here comes
Outsider,
Dumber,
step
Dumbest.
forth and hear the decision of the Council of Elders. The Council has discussed what you told us, debated your words from every angle, even drew upon Faraniel's arguments from past meetings. Understand that we did not reach our decision lightly.
And what did you decide?
The Council can no longer ignore the truth happening around us. For too long we obeyed our vows and waited for a reward that will never be granted. Should we continue on our path, even after Valenwood is destroyed?
What does this mean for you?
It means that your argument has convinced us. I sent runners to unlock the ruined passage that leads to the tower. My daughter said that you are interested in the place. I will also send a group of soldiers to aid you against Molag Bal.
Thank you.
What did my father say? Did you convince them?
The council has agreed to help.
Yes, you did it. You really did it. I've tried for so long to convince them, and now we can finally leave this wretched place. I can look upon a real sky. What did my father tell you to do?
I need to go to the tower. He sent someone to open the door.
When the council finally makes a decision, they act with speed and certainty. I suggest you head for the door to the ruined passage as quickly as you can. I'm going to talk to my father. I want to be a part of the group we send to help you.
Hopefully she is. We're gonna finish up this mission and then probably end the stream. Have we? Damn, we've only done 3 things here. I don't know where he's talking from.
Arms. I have waited for centuries. And waited and waited. Do you know how boring that can be? But now, you are here. Just as Meridia foretold.
Meridia and her annoying-ass beacon knew I was coming?
The Radiant One knows many things. She knew that one day the city she plunged into Cold Harbor would serve her purpose. At first, she thought I would fulfill that prophecy. But I failed. And now, I need your help.
Where are you doing this magic you're doing?
Have no fear. I am as alive as you are. Molag Bal has preserved me so that I can endure his endless tortures.
How do I blow you up?
I knew you were the one I was waiting for. Molag Bal locked me away for a reason. He fears me. Once you set me free, we can make him regret the day he made us his enemies.
Alright, I kind of want to end the stream here, but I don't. Like, the reason I want to end it is because the inventory. But the thing is if I end it here, then next time I go to play, I go to record, and I forget about the inventory, and then I go to, you know, complete the quest, and then blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Okay, so I'm going to end the stream here. And off stream, I'm going to upgrade my bank, sell all the stuff I need to sell, do whatever I need to do. I will do all that stuff off stream. But I will play the game, but I will play any of the story missions. Like if I click complete quest, get the rewards, I'll back out of the conversation so I don't pick up the new quest. And then we'll come back here. I gotta remember where it is though. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will catch you whenever I play The Elder Scrolls Online again. Peace.